brothers and sisters, generals, as I always say, family, man, current subscribers, new subscribers, anybody that view, if you are alive and breathing, we are back to conquer another day, another year, and another decade. As I always say, got to keep on striving and keep on moving, keep on grooving, through the mix of the challenges and things that are on the outside of us and things in our personal lives. But as our ancestors fought for us to got us in that great divine space we are in. So we better be thankful, and just stay with that great divine, because that great divine will never let us down. And I'm here to talk about, brothers and sisters, salute to the real brothers, and that's in our families and beyond. And I want to give always got to give a rest in peace and in power. I actually had a cousin that transitioned here recently, and we used to call him Chicken, and his name was Hen, and he's my cousin. He was a blood cousin, and may he rest in peace and in power. I don't know what he transitioned from, what caused his transition, but he transitioned in his sleep. So hopefully, I don't think he suffered. I think it's fortunate. It's a very blissful thing when we transition in our sleep, and I call down, protection from that great divine. I hope he didn't I hope he didn't suffer or anything. I hope that great divine just called him home peacefully, because he went in his sleep. And he's not the only one in my family that transitioned in his sleep. My cousin L'Oreal Lyrical, I talk about a song me and her did called "Stop the Violence," and a friend of her named Angela Jackson, she sung on that song. She sung the hook, and she beautiful singer. And I talked about L'Oreal Lyrical. Her real name was Tamika, and she transitioned, and that hit home with me, and we did spend time together. I thank that great divine when we spend time with our families. When we do spend time, even if we can't get with them a lot, just cherish the times we did spend with them. Because I didn't hang with my cousin a lot, because as we grow older and move and different things happen in our lives, but I did get to see him, and I did get to say positive things to him, and from time to time I did see him. So rest in peace and in power to my cousin. They called him Chicken, and but his name is Hen, and may he rest in peace and in power. And anyone else in our families or my family that may have transitioned, that meant something to us, man, that was part of us, may they rest in peace and in power. And it's for the brothers. This is my brother on my the banner here, my biological brother. I got two biological brothers, and this is my brother Marlon on the banner here. He sent me this picture, and I got another brother named Cadius, and I think he's in Houston, Texas, and that's because this brother here on my banner is on my mom's side. And I got another brother. I have a sister also, and her name's Shahina, and I have to do a story on her too. And but I told my brother I was gonna do a story, do a show on him, want to speak on it. So, and again, it's my brother on my banner here, my biological brother, and I got another brother on my dad's side that also have transitioned. May he rest in peace and in power. And I also spoke on my dad, and it's called "Appreciate Black Men." That was the name of the podcast I did, and it's right here on my banner. And I got his picture on my banner and thumbnail. And I've talked about my granddad, my grandma. Talk about my family all the time, and I got some pictures. I do have a picture of my grandma. I got a picture of my granddad right here on my channel on the thumbnail, and I talked about appreciating the DNA of our families. The righteous things we get from our families. We talking about positive things, but just saluting brothers, the real brothers, because it's a rarity. We gotta appreciate our brothers, man. And again, that's in our families and beyond. We gotta appreciate them. And my brother, I'm talking about my biological brother. And I'll get to brothers outside our families too. And my brother on my dad's side, always been cool. We was in each other's lives, but maybe not a lot. But my biological brother here on the banner, we used to live together, because my mom and dad weren't together. Just how I go. Sometimes things just don't work out. But my dad was still in my life. And my brother's dad, they eventually did reunite. I think he has been speaking to his dad here recently. So they reconnected, and it's beautiful, man. People make mistakes. Things happen, but, sometimes that great divine just has a way of bringing things around full circle. So my brother has always been true, even I've said this, back in my, idiot days when I didn't know no damn better. I'm talking about decades ago, brothers and sisters. Sometimes our family will love us through times and we don't even deserve it. We deserve it. And my brother did that. Our brothers always loved me unconditionally. Real talk, always been there. Even when and I know sometimes he felt like I didn't deserve it. But he stayed there with me. He always had my back, always been my best fan, always been my best supporter. Never let a brother down. So I in turn have to return that to him. We do things when we're not aware. Just wasn't aware in some days. Just like some things he did in his life when he wasn't aware. But he plowed through a lot of things in his life, and my brother's amazing. I call him my little big brother. And brotherhood is wonderful, and I'm talking about when we got that real brotherhood. And I'm talking about like brothers connecting with each other, not no cult or nothing evil or nothing bad. Cause you gotta be careful of that word brotherhood, cause some people, use brotherhood for evil things, wrong things. I'm not people in these, secret cults, and I ain't talking about that kind of brotherhood, not that shit. Everything I speak on this channel is all righteous and up under that great umbrella of that great divine. Cause what I always say, folks, keep a family spirit, which I'll be uploading a song about called Family Spirit. I already got it done. I just gotta upload it, which will be probably after this podcast I'm doing right now. And I'm just saluting my brother and all brothers. Like I said, family and beyond. We gotta salute the real brothers out here that's putting it down. And I always give a little side note. I always keep this in my mind. I always try to keep in my mind that what brothers have to go through to push out good truth and reach the people, because man, they have toxic entities in their personal lives messing with them. I'm talking about those that, whether you got a platform or not, but anybody that's just trying to be an upright brother. For some reason, negative entities, whether it's person, place, or thing, just come out of nowhere sometimes. So, but I'll use platforms as an example. It's like the moment that are righteous. We talking about a real brother now, and I'm still talking about my brother too. But I'm just speaking in brothers and families, and maybe have platforms. Whether in the world or online. I always try to give it a broad stroke or a broad picture. But we take each section of our lives and we analyze it. So this is one of them sections. Because we got a lot of righteous brothers that have good platforms. I've learned from many, and this could be huge or small. But I see, because I watch a lot of brothers that speak and stuff, and I see some of the things that they go through, and it's crazy, man, when somebody's just trying to speak the truth, and just trying to open people's eyes. And we have to do that because we're connected to loved ones. We have people in our circle, family, far and near. We have to build generals, so we keep ourselves straight, and then we help others. We show them ways and points and views and experiences and book knowledge or experience, whatever we got that's righteous, and share it to our young brothers and older brothers. But again, like I say, those who have platforms, it's just unreal the things that come against them, all because they're speaking the truth. Messing with their platforms and messing with the numbers and making it where people don't see their notifications. It's crazy, bro. It's retarded. It's freaking ridiculous. And that's why Mother Nature and that great divine is doing what it's doing at this moment. And those who are, I would say, chosen and or divinely connected, we see what it is. And I spoke on this kind of thing. I call it the red pill, blue pill effect. And if you have analyzed what that really means and not just looking at the movies, and as I said, folks, those who, even if you do watch a movie, what I always say, and I learned this from a great teacher a long time ago. So a lot of things I've learned from brothers, I will always mention. I don't really say names, but I'll mention I got it from someone else, because we can't do that, brothers. We resonate with one another, but don't copy each other. You know what I mean? Sometimes, but I will say, my brothers, sometimes our spirit, sometimes we can resonate where it look like we are. But if we're in a righteous space, good discernment, we'll know who the real brothers are, and we'll know who the fake ones are. We'll know. We don't have to worry about that, because a lot of us that have a heightened self-awareness, what have we done? We have mastered discernment. It's nothing. And it's what? Seventh nature. We no longer second. Remember, we seventh. We gotta think higher, you know. And I'm sure my brother, my biological brother, Marlon, my little big bro, and as you see, why I call him little big bro, because he taller and bigger than me. So that's why I call him little big bro. But again, he's definitely a picture of a true brother. And you know, my brother ain't, just like me. I'm just speaking on how his character is. And a lot of, as an empath, as a lot of us are, salute to my brothers that are empaths and can understand a person. I'm talking about a person that's trying to learn. We ain't talking about trying to understand somebody toxic. F them. Somebody just flat out toxic and they're healthy and don't want to learn, you're on your own. But my brother, he's not toxic. He's been through things like everyone else. And he's not the most educated like me. I'm not the most educated. But he's wise. You know what I'm saying? He is smart, and he ain't no dummy. You know what I'm saying? He might not know a lot of things as well as myself, but he ain't no dummy, because if he was, he wouldn't be standing firm today. And he do what he got to do with the knowledge that he has, and I respect that. And my brother has always respected me and always supported things I've done, And I remember, I'll give an example. I love doing music. And my brother has watched me do music for years. He know I love music. He know I'd be in a room for hours doing music, because we used to live together. And I miss the apartment. I bring it up every now and then. I miss the apartment that me and him had. And I know I'm talking about my brother, but I ain't forgot about my sister, Shahina, either. I love my sister. She doing good, too. She a general, real talk. I'm going to do a show on her, too. But I'm just talking about my brother right now. So in any other part of my family, I do care. I know sometimes people might think I don't care, but I do care. I don't have that by my name for no reason. EBX truly do care all day, every day, because I've been through the struggle. I know what it's like. And, I'm going to continue talking about my brother, and salute to the real brothers in our families and beyond. I've been through the struggle. I know what it's like. So I always say, great divine qualities that one has mastered over the years, and great things I've learned and knowledge I have, I don't just want it for myself. I would love to have it for everybody else. It just would be wonderful if everybody could be on the same accord. I know that's wishful thinking, but that's the kind of thinking we got to have. And it's good for our immune system. It's good for our soul to be positive. But again, like I said about my biological brother here, my little big bro, I call him Brother X or Bro X. That's what's on my phone when he calls. That's why I got it. I got Bro X. Always been there, man, supporting me through everything. You talking about loving unconditionally. Our brother always had, and he might not say it, but he show it in his actions. My brother always been there. My sister have too. Salute to my sister, Shahina. Like I said, I haven't forgot about her either. Or my other brother, Cadius, So again, like I say, I know sometimes it might seem like I don't care, but I do care, brothers and sisters, and that's in my family and outside my family, because I've been through too much not to care. And that divine force, Mother Nature, loves us when we don't deserve it. So we better show love. That great divine shows us love. And I actually heard this from a sister I was talking about that was speaking on one of those small clips. Great divine don't ever give up on us. So we can't give up on others. I'm talking about those that want to learn. Again, if we have mastered discernment, we'll know who to teach or who to stay away from. So, and again, I thank my brother, for always supporting me. And that's why it's coming to full circle, and I'm thanking him now. And my other brother and my sister Shahina, my other brother Cadius, and my sister Shahina. Salute, and my family, brothers and sisters in the world or online. And my brothers I have learned from. You know who you are if you listen to this. And again, it's only one platform I've ever been on. He know who I'm talking about. I told him I was going to be his foot soldier. And I know he probably, he didn't know me. People don't know us, man. What is the best teacher? Time. So again, as I told that brother and anybody else that had an impact on my life, this is my family too. My brother on my banner, my other brother, and my biological sister. Man, if you've been an impact on my life, I'm your foot soldier for life. Even if you ain't heard from me, I'm watching anything around you to keep you protected. I'm making sure nothing mess with you. Because what I say, I'm a righteous sniper. I'm always looking out for my loved ones. I don't give a damn. Just when you think I don't care, that's when I show up and protect you. Real talk. That's the kind of dude I am. I'm the silent hero. That's my joy. But like I wanted to say, and thank the people who've been joining in and listening to me upload and speak and do music. It's wonderful. Because what are we doing, brothers and sisters? Current subscribers, new subscribers, anybody that view, brother or sister, anyone that's listening, what are we doing? Enjoying the journey. So I want to read this little summary about brotherhood and just kind of get it in our subconscious. Remember, we're talking about righteous brotherhood, and that's family and family beyond. That's brothers in the world or online. I'm always rhyming. Okay, now I want to read this summary to my reachers and teachers, my leaders and teachers. We are not followers, remember. We are students. We are not. We are leaders and teachers. We are not followers. I meant to say, we are leaders and teachers, not followers, with a student spirit. I just always gotta say that. All right, let's get to this little summary. All right, a brotherhood, righteous brotherhood, gives you perspective about what is important in life, further enhancing everything you learn when you or we grow up. Man, when growing up, when you are part of a brotherhood, righteous brotherhood, nothing toxic now. You learn from fellow men or brothers about how a man should lead, how they should date, prepare for future family if we're trying to have one. We got to analyze it, don't just jump into things. Actually heard a brother say that recently. And even advance in his or her career, but we're talking about brothers in his career and financial life. All those things I just read, we analyze them, break them down. Never, we tip our, I'm using this as an example, in the water of life, in the pool of life, or the lake of life, or the ocean of life. Put our toes in it, test it first, and that's anything. Always talk about impulses, because that's what used to get, that got me in a lot of trouble. Impulses, because a lot of toxic things can stem from wrong impulses. We talking about lust. We talking about spending stupidly, jumping in the bed with everybody, not having self-control. Man, so many things can go wrong. The list goes on and on. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, as I said many times, we focus on our impulses, we can be our own superhero. Real talk. So I want to read that summary one more time about the importance of righteous brotherhood. And that's like, that kind of relates to, raising our sons. And, this could go for uncles, brothers, nephews, grandddads, biological brothers, brothers that are friends. I mean, it relates to anybody that's a brother. Real talk. I hope I didn't leave nothing out. I said dads, granddads, uncles, nephews, friends of brothers, brothers of brothers. Real talk. And really, truly embrace and enjoy brotherhood with a brother. And I love to see, my favorite thing, the thing that inspires me the most, and I see it online sometimes, seeing two brothers with good camaraderie. And that's beautiful. And I always use, actually, the brother platform I said I've been on, he has good camaraderie. Real talk. It's just, I don't know, it's amazing to see that, because we don't see it a lot. I'm so sick of beefing. I'm done with beefing. I love my artists, but this beefing shit, that shit gotta go. I'm sick of it. When are we gonna work together? Does it always have to be fucking beefing? Sick of that shit. Let's get to the damn hip hop. Why can't brothers and sisters too, but I'm talking about brothers, why can't brothers just make music together? Real talk. Why do I always gotta be fucking beefing? And who's better than who? Gives a damn. You know what I'm saying? Especially melanated brothers and sisters, black people, we got it bad. We always got a freaking beef with each other. Sick of that shit. We in 24, y'all. Come on. Let the toxic individuals that want to beef, let them waddle in their own damn pity. Stick to what you love. Do your craft. Make your music. Fuck beefing. This is something that T.I. said. Ignore haters till they fucking fade away. Real talk. Because it just drags you down and have you beefing. You don't even realize why you're doing it. Stick to making music. Stick to lifting the listeners. That's what we should be focused on. We only live once in this life, brothers and sisters. This is something that Tupac was adamant about, and Bruce Lee, and Malcolm X. They were adamant about wasting time on insignificant shit. Real talk. So I'm sorry to get a little aggressive, but I'm sick of it. I see it in the media all. I'm tired of it. Tired of fucking beefing. It gets you no fucking where, and it's negative energy. Real talk. Now, if you're competing righteously having fun with it, that's okay. But when they get serious and it's almost come to blows, it's fucking dumb. It really is. And it's immature. So, and that ain't no man. That's like acting, that's like grown adolescent type shit. We gotta be careful of that. Sometimes we're not aware we're doing it. Sometimes people in the media can have this social media shit can have us where we're not aware. That's why we have to analyze social media and use it for positive things the best way we can. We have fun, entertain ourselves, but don't let us suck us in where we don't even realize what we're doing. So I just had to get that, put that out there. But again, rest in peace. My cousin that I said we call Chicken. His name is Hen, and may he rest in peace and in power, because that was a shot came out of nowhere. And brothers and sisters, as we get up in age, especially brothers, people start dropping off. The more, the higher up we get in age, but people start just out of nowhere, start transitioning, man, start dropping off. So we got to be thankful for those moments we cherished with our brothers. You know what I mean? And any family member, I'm just speaking on brothers. So rest in peace, Hen, and may your spirit live on. And I'm going to do a show on him too. See if I can find some old memories. I actually saw a photo of him and my his father, is my other cousin, of course, and his name was Hen too. So we got Hen Senior and Hen Junior, real talk. So, and he got another brother. He ain't got another brother too, and and I'll speak on him, and I'm gonna do a show on him. So rest in peace and in power. Anyone in my family that may have transitioned, and may they rest in peace and in power. Anyone in anybody else's family that's listening. So this is a show I wanted to do for my brother, and I wanted to speak on that because him and Hen was kind of close, and they actually kind of look alike. They actually kind of act alike too, and I'll show a picture of them. Maybe I can have a picture of both of them, and you can see the resemblance. But this is for my brother, and I really appreciate the love and support, and as well as others in my family. Just speaking to my brother right now, because I told him I was gonna do a show for him. He sent me this photo. And that's the wonderful thing about speaking, when you got people that love you, care about you. And this could be outside the family too. They send you stuff. People give you gifts and send you little positive pictures. And it's wonderful. And, to my speakers out there, hold on to those wonderful moments. Because I know, especially those, we talking about righteous brothers now. Especially whether you got, maybe a big platform or a huge platform. I know the shit y'all go through. So just plow through and just do what you've been doing. Because we making history, brothers, and this is the legacy that we'll have left behind. So stand tall, like Malcolm X and so many others did, and stand with integrity. I made a podcast about that. And remain in the righteous brotherhood that we have created in our lives. We're talking about righteous now. No evil cult shit. We're talking about righteous brothers that's connecting together and lifting each other up and sharpening each other's sword. Real talk. So I thank my brother for putting this inspiration in me. My brother Marlon, he in my hometown. That's where he is on my banner here. And salute, bro, and stay strong and keep doing what you do, and connect to the real ones around you, my brother. Connect to your boys, because he got two brothers, my nephews. So salute to my nephews, and much love, and all my children, anyone in my family, brothers and sisters. Like I said, family and beyond. Salute to the real brothers, because it's a rarity, man. Real talk. Salute.